Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you more UA, this time with some floaters. We got a new floater and we have an old floater that work with our brand new Perfect Ace, who's UA Perfect Ace. If you don't know what he does, you can special summon this card, blah blah blah, all the normal UA abilities to get him on the field. But once per turn during your opponent's turn, when a card or effect is activated, you can discard one card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. This is a quick effect, so very powerful effect. You gotta really remember it's just during your opponent's turn, so you have to plan it wisely. He's 1500 attack, which is important, and 2500 D, which is impressive. So we're only running 2 midfielder, and you'll see I don't have draw sense low level. So how am I making this viable? We have 2 midfielder, 1, 2, 3 Red Sparrow Summoner, and 1, 2, 3 Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. That's 8 cards to start our combo. That's about almost a 90% chance to draw that in a 4-card hand. Very good. How do they start our combo? Well, when this card you control is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster, that's a little specific, and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon one warrior type monster with 1500 or less attack in your deck, or from your deck in attack position. So that would be midfielder. That would be Perfect Ace. That would also be goalkeeper. What does goalkeeper do? You may not have seen him. Goalkeeper, once per turn during your opponent's turn, you can target one UA monster you control. Once during this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. So it's pretty useful, pretty tanky. He only has 1000 attack and 2800 defense. Attack doesn't really get too important with UA, considering we have penalty box. So big boss monsters we have though that you generally have to search is really just 1 dunker and 1 slugger. So we're not breaking too much really. We also have 1 treasure trap hole, 3 stadium, and treasure trap hole is just always live. Because even if we somehow lose a penalty box, we just banish it from the graveyard, get it out of the graveyard. Treacherous is still live. We also get to it really quick because we thin our deck really well. It's very fast stuff. So like I said, these guys just float. She does the same thing as Red Sparrow, this new Warrior Lady of the Wasteland from the latest box. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. So hers is a little easier. You could suicide, kamikaze her into a monster to destroy her. This you cannot. This girl is a warrior, so she can float herself. She can special summon 1 earth warrior with 1500 or less attack, so that's including herself, so you can keep chaining the floats. This you cannot. This is a spellcaster. She can only bring out the warrior. She can't chain the float. You can bring out the warrior Lady of the Wasteland and then continue the float, but you can't bring her out to further float. But she's a little stronger at 1600. She only has 1100. So you're floating out the monsters you want. It's usually Perfect Ace. If things are really going bad, you can bring out goalkeeper. If things are really going well, you can bring out midfielder. You usually will have a stadium or a penalty box to back up the special summon. So let's say you lose your Sparrow Summoner. Now you have a Perfect Ace. He's either buffed to 2000 with stadium or protected by penalty box after the special summon. It's pretty interesting stuff, guys. We're using sealed tombs because we don't have to rely on draw sense low level anymore, which is great. Sealed tombs does fantastic in the meta. Hurts Dark Lords, it hurts Subterror, it hurts all sorts of things that are running around. Really just waiting for the rank to aggregate. So I'm sorry I only got 3 replays of the deck. I'm saving 2 replay slots for some replays from the KC Cup. So hopefully the ranks aggregate really quick. I got, I'm pretty sure I got top 500 again with the casual amount of time I have to play it. But other than that, guys, just wait for the rank video. You'll see what deck I used and enjoy some new UA gameplay. Thanks. Okay, fighting an Akiza. Going first. It's balanced. I don't think it's trimids or anything. So here we have 2 of our Wasteland and a Summoner and a Stadium. So we're gonna set our Summoner, set the Stadium. We're fighting Sanctuary of the Sky. 2 back row. You know they're negate traps. Normal summons Zeradius. Takes the bait for our Sparrow Summoner. That brings out Perfect Ace. He gets buffed to 2000 thanks to Stadium. We get a penalty box, pretty good. So we're gonna switch him to defense. Set her in defense. She gets destroyed, try to use her effect, it gets negated. We cannot negate Divine Wrath with our boy Perfect Ace. So we lose her effect, nothing we can do. Ooh, but we pull a Treacherous Trap Hole, that's always fantastic. Normal summon the girl this time, we'll do it ourselves. Take the 1000 damage. You can't do that with Red Sparrow Summoner, keep in mind, only with her. And now we get Goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is going to hit him with the penalty box, but we get Divine Punishment. It's not our opponent's turn, so we could negate if we wanted to. Penalty box, we're going to banish and search. So Treacherous Hole was live, but I don't think we're able to use it even after I banish penalty box. Here he sets a card. So we have a live Treacherous, so we're pretty safe. Normal summon another Wasteland. We're going to pay another 1000 life points to bring out another Perfect Ace. Now this boy's getting big. He's up to like 3000 attack. He's up to 2000 attack. He sets another back row. Still only has his 2100. He thought about making that attack. Why he skipped his battle phase. He was going to swing, but he was scared of the Treacherous. I wasn't going to use it anyway. But we normal summon midfielder. Search a Mighty Slugger. Special summon Slugger. He's 2800, 3500, 2500. Swing the Slugger, he can't be, or he negates all back row. 3500 there, 2500 there. Massive damage, can't negate that. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are fighting Akiza, going first. This deck likes going first, because we have floaters. She's using Balance, hoping it's not Tri-Mids. I don't think it is Tri-Mids. So we got our Sparrows. We got a Stadium. We're gonna set Sparrow, keep our girls in our hand. The point of keeping our girl, sorry, we're fighting a Sanctuary of the Sky Fairies. The point of keeping these and setting Sparrow is now Sparrow can bring out another Wasteland Lady and she can absorb another direct attack had there been one, and then she could special summon something like a Perfect Ace. Here we don't need to do that, but that's why we choose to summon her instead of her. So, there's a Perfect Ace. Set penalty box. Okay, facing Odeon. Let's see what he's got first. We're going second. Kinda wanna go first with this deck, but going second is okay. See what we got. We got a Sparrow Summoner, we got a Treacherous, and a UA penalty box. Should go well. So we're gonna swing with our Summoner. Turns out he's Paleozoic. He's gonna use the Marilla, throw the Marilla to the graveyard. Swing with the Summoner. We also have a Treacherous Trap Hole and a penalty box set. He uses Wetlands. We get another Summoner, summon our Summoner, get hit with a Drowning Mirror Force right to the chin. That triggers his Paleozoic. 2400 under Wetlands. Looking bad, right? But we're still in it. We use Penalty Box to bait his Marilla. The fish took the bait, guys. Fish takes the bait. Now we're ready for Treacherous Trap Hole. He's feeling like a doofus. And we get to play with just traps. So we brick. Now he's breaking. Just crazy brick monsters. I'm gonna seal Tombs, just in case he tries to get any Paleozoic chains going off. He does not, so it's a waste to seal Tombs, but a good use. We finally get a card. We get Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. We play our UA. Now look, this comes into play, okay? This is a long duel. I play UA Stadium. It gets Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell. Pay attention to that. If you negate, your opponent cannot activate spell cards with that name for the rest of the duel. It comes into play. So anyway, I normal summon the Warrior Lady. She gets hit with a Canadia. He sets a back row. We finally get a midfielder, but I'm gonna normal summon Mighty Slugger. He gets hit with a Canadia now. We're losing life points. We've lost 1000 life points just from chain reaction. Here comes another Canadia. monster form. So he's going to be able to take out our Slugger. You cannot use penalty box, I don't think, even with your toggle on. That's okay, we get another penalty box. We're going to normal summon midfielder, special summon the big boy Dunker. But we're going to banish him with penalty box because guess what? When you banish Canadias, they don't come back. So we're going to special summon Goalkeeper. Our Dunker's going to get hit with banishment. He's going to special summon another Canadia. But we're protected by a Goalkeeper. He's very sticky, very strong. He gets an Amulet of Ambition. Knows we can't be destroyed, just passes his turn. We cannot play this stadium, look at that. It took me forever to figure out that Curse Trap card stopped me from playing this stadium. Couldn't believe it. I set a Summoner. Very trippy. Can't activate it. I was tripping out, guys. It took me forever to remember that trap prevents you from playing other spells. So, normal summon midfielder. We swing the Goalkeeper at the Canadia. Banish him with penalty box. Use his Draining Shield on our big Sparrow Summoner. We're swinging with a midfielder, guys. And he scoops. So, couldn't get a monster to stop the 3 bodies from swinging. So that's usually what you're running into with this deck. You don't have many boss monsters, so you're really leaning on penalty box to be monster removals for your smaller monsters. And you're also using Red Sparrow, a little 1600 when you need to and stuff like that. Other than that, guys, I'm really enjoying playing all these different UA decks. I'm going to keep toying with UA. I don't know if I'll make another deck I want to share, but I'll definitely keep going back and playing them. It's been great stuff, and thanks for watching, guys.